Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, talking to you on Tuesday at 2. Wasn't sure what I was going to do today. I had one thing all planned out, and then I fell in love with a card that I made for Hostess Club for next month, and so I decided, let's do that card. Because it's really fun, and I hadn't played with these dies, so I wanted to share this with you. Very, very simple, and I'm hoping on Friday I can show you some more. So, I am working with the Peaceful Place collection. I shouldn't say that. It's the Peaceful Cabin Bundle, because I really didn't use, hello Cindy, hello Patty, woohoo, party time. I didn't use the paper, which is absolutely gorgeous, but I pulled this out and I just started playing. And so this is very basic, very simple, but it's a taste in what this can be. So it is on page 38 or 36. 36 comes before 37. 36 and 37 of the holiday catalog. So you can take a look at what I'm playing with. And then I'll turn the camera around. We'll get started. Woohoo! It's really fun. So here we go. I almost hit the finish button. I didn't even get started. Oh my goodness sakes. Here we go. Okay. So we're taking a little ride downtown here. There we go. Ta-da. There's my catalog. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. Whoa, whoa. That was super big. How about that? Okay. All right, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. So I started playing with this, and I just brought it out, and I had just these two pieces. I didn't really look at this, didn't understand how all the dies work, and I still don't, but I'm going to learn, and then I will share with you. But this is what I'm starting out with. We're just playing with this. So the this is the card. So Hostess Club people, this is the card you're going to make. Very simple. I mean, this piece is up on dimensionals, but otherwise there's no sparkles, there's no, which, you know, I could. There's no sparkles, there's no ribbon. It's just a quiet, peaceful cabin in the woods. So it's kind of cool. The dies in here are just really different. So there we go. So I started playing with it. I didn't understand how it worked. So here's all the dies. There are 13 dies that go with this set. So the dies go around, like here is the fox, this little cutout here. So when you stamp the fox, you put this around here, and it's going to cut out this whole swoop here. And all that got cut out. And then the cabin, put that over here because I'll lose it. So, and then this one here, you stamp your cabin, and then you put this at the top of your cabin, and it cuts out this little swoop, and then all around the cabin. So it cuts out this little cutout here. There's little cutouts here, so you can see the trees through the cabin. Can you see the forest through the trees? I think that's a different, whole different thing. But anyhow, so much fun. So I thought it was kind of cool. And then I had a little extra, and then there's two fences. Here's a fence die where you could just have the fence in wood, or you can stamp the fence and cut it out. So, and then they have the trees. So you could cut out your trees too. So the trees fit on the die. I mean, it's like, oh my goodness sakes, overwhelming. And so, and then these little trees to go through, I need to play with some of these dies more than what I have done. So I'm just going to show you what I did, and we're just going to make that one for now. And then on Friday, I'm hoping to play some more so I can share some more about this wonderful set, because I think it's totally cool. I really like it. So for this first card, super simple. I started out with 2 pieces of vanilla that are 5 by 3 3/4, and then I also have a piece of vanilla inside. And then my layer, I have, this is Petal Pink. Petal Pink. Who would pick that for a winter card? I did. And this is Mossy Meadow. So I love, you know, the kind of pink and green. And I thought I did the little snowflakes in the Petal Pink, and it's just sort of a soft, kind of think of snowflakes at dusk. How about that? How about that? We'll go with that. So anyhow, so this is what we're working with. So I'm gonna, how I started was I have this piece here. And the first thing I did was, so I used petal pink. I used weird things. Petal pink, gray granite, most unused neutral. And then of course, mossy meadow. I love that green. So I started out with my cabin. I wasn't sure what to do. So here's my cabin. So it's a bigger stamp. So when I have a bigger stamp, I open up the stamp pad and I usually tap down, tap, tap, tap to get it all over. This would be a good one if you were doing a bunch of them to set it up on the Stamparatus. But I'm just doing this one here for you today because this is all I did and I didn't know what I was doing. So this is how I started out. Okay, so I have my cabin and I just, oh, go on dog, go on under there. Oh, the dog has to get under the table. There we go. Okay. All right, we must accommodate the animals around here. So I just have my cabin like there. I hope this is right. So there we go. Ta-da, cabin. Okay. Now I took my little fox. Oh, I did use Cajun. I used Cajun Craze for my fox. So I have another color in here. Sorry about that. Cajun Craze, because, you know, that's the color of the little fox. So here's my little fox. Hopefully I have him on there straight. So my fox, I wasn't sure where to put him, and this is how I decided where to put him, is that I put this down and I thought, well, my cutout is going to be like you have a little bit on this side and a little bit on this side. If I put my fox over here, then I'm going to have to hand cut the rest of it. So my fox must be over here. My little fox has to go over here. So I just took my fox and stamped him here. Let me see if I'm looking at the stamp straight. No, I'm just kind of, there we go. I need to go down a little bit here. So here's my fox. Ta-da. All right, that's it. It looks a little weird, doesn't it? Okay. I'll put another fox on once I have it cut out. I'm going to put another guy in there. But I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. I have to bring in the embossing and cutting machine so I can cut these two pieces out. So that's all I stamped. Pretty plain. Like, what's going on? All right, let me bring this over. There we go. So when I do the long angles like that, I don't go straight on. I kind of put it at an angle on the cut and emboss machine here. And here's my first one. So I'm just going to put this guy around my little fox. Now he's kind of long. It's a long die. And so I'm going to just tape it on the ends just to hold it in place a little bit while I'm messing around here. So I have one there and just a little, I'm just using old washi tape. Washi. There we go. Put that down there. And then I'm going to bring in the die for my cabin. So that's this piece. And this is just, I'm just following the roof line here. Like that. Ta-da. So I guess I should have gone a little over, but that's okay. I think it will be just fine. I can always snip it with my scissors, but there we go. So I'm just lining up the roof line. Ta-da. I am going to put a little tape on here so I don't mess it up here. Just to be on the safe side, right? Better safe than sorry. This guy keeps trying to walk away. My little fox is fast. Oh boy. All the best laid plans. You know how that works. All right. Everything's popping up. I'm not going to tape anymore. I'm just going to put it in here and hope it works. Okay, so I put this end down and then I just kind of gently layer it and hold it. All right, let's crank this baby through. And then I'm going to have 3 pieces of paper. That's how it works. Okay, so now I have, here's my dies coming off. So I have my little fox here. I have my cabin with the cutouts and the cutout of the fox here. And then I have the top. So what I want to do, get all these pieces out of my way here. Do I have this straight yet? I'm just gonna, I keep moving it around. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Judy. Okay, so here is my cabin with the little blob out of there. That's my little fox. So that's the foxhole. That's gonna fit together just like that. Ta-da. And then I have this extra piece left over. And on that extra piece, that's where I stamped my railing. So I had enough to do that, and I did the railing in the gray granite again. So here we go. Gray granite. Just did a little, I left it there in case I want to do anything else. The little fox has a separate die, so you could cut out your fox and have another one, you know, popped up there or do something with that. So there's that one. Now I'm going to, well, I'm going to cut that out. I can use my Mighty Mini here. I'm looking for here it is. So I have leftover paper that I could play with. So let's bring the Mighty Mini, and I'm going to cut the fence out with the die. Here's the little fox die. Look at how cute. It's tiny. There's a lot of different dies in this set. So I have plate number 1, plate number 2, my little fence, and here we go. Figure out which way it goes. This way. All right, it's got a little curve to it, so there we go. There's my fence. So again, I kind of put it in towards the inside, slowly bring it down, and just kind of clamp it together and hold that, and then start the crank. There we go. So it can't get away from me too badly, I hope. All right. Ta-da. There's my fence. All right. So I have all kinds of little pieces to put together. Oh boy, I make a mess. So here's my pieces, my puzzle pieces. These are my puzzle pieces. And then I have this other piece. Remember I said there were 2 vanilla pieces on the front. Because of my trees cut out here, I need to have the background so I can stamp right on there. I only popped up the bottom part, but you could certainly do some more dimensions on this card, but this was the simple way. And so I put a forest back here, so my cabin has a little background, and there's the 3 together, so I just kind of put them anywhere. You're gonna stamp multiples because your cabin is going to sit right in front of all of this. So kind of fun. Let's see here. I did mine different. All of them can be different. That's the cool thing about it. Let's see. Let's try the cabin on for size. So there we go. I think I need some more up here, so I'm going to do some more in the background, and the trees will just overlap. And that's okay. We're going to put it just like this. Ta-da. There. Lovely evergreen. Now, I did do, let's see here. I have this here. This is going to go here. My little fox is going to go on first. Now, if you wanted to, you could, there's kind of a little blotch thing that you can stamp on there, or take, and I didn't because I made this card exactly the same. What I was thinking after, which maybe I will do it now, is that I would take a dauber and just to hit the edges a little bit. Just so that, here's my neutrals, just so that you can see that this one is bumped up. It would be a little bit more pronounced. So let's see, gray granite, here we go. So this is how I keep all my little daubers. I have one for every color because I must work that way. Where's my gray granite? Right over here. Lucky my desk isn't any bigger. I wouldn't find anything. Here we go. So here is, I'm just going to touch it a little bit, and I'm just going to brush the edge because it'll make it stand out a little bit more. We'll compare the original to this one. And then y'all coming to class can decide which one you want to do. There we go. So I just a little tiny bit of brushing on there. Here too. I'm just going to go and do that little bit. There we go. And I'm going to go along the cabin here too. Along the cabin edges. I didn't color him in. Like there's a lot of them that I've seen where they color in the cabin. I'm doing nothing. This is very subtle and peaceful, right? Now I did put For You on here. So, but I'm going to line this up first. So this is going to go here. My little fox. And then once that's bumped up, this piece has to line up with my fox. So then that'll go like right underneath and be bumped up there. Like that. So let's go put this on. When I put my dimensionals on, I wanted to just go through the bottom layer because I know this top layer, the top of the snowbank, is where this piece is going to get tucked in because I want to cover up that little gaping hole there where my fox was cut out. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals on here. There we go. Along the bottom. In fact, I think I have some cut here. I always use my edges. Love that. This is the edges from the mini, so that might be too wide too. I have to have it narrow for my little narrow bottom here, but I want to go to the edge. There. Okay. Ta-da. Let's go ahead and put this on. So the card is really simple. I mean, it's a very simple card, but I think that this is going to be a fun, I'm looking forward to playing with this a little bit more and seeing what all the different pieces do. That's what I need to do. Just spend a little time with my dies. I'm going to pull that up a little because I want to get it all the way down to the bottom there. Okay. So this piece is going to go right underneath like that. Right around my little fox there. So I want to stamp, I just spit on the card. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. This one is for me. I won't give this one away. I have the little For You. They had nice verses with this set. And I like when they have the fonts like this where they're mixed in, the written and the different fonts. I think it gives it interest. I want to make sure I have this straight. So I'm just going to double check on my, yep, that's pretty straight. Double check on here before I glue it on in case I have to cover it up with, you know, something else. There we go. And then I did put another little fox over here. So I'm going to stamp another little fox here. I had him. I need to go down a little bit more. Okay, I put them right here. Ta-da! So one fox is chasing the other. It's a fox chasing. There we go. Let's move that over. So now I'm going to just glue this one down. Let's get my green glue out. But I love how it opens up the little windows and stuff in there. I think it's so cool. So there we go. And then I'm just going to slide this under, make sure I get my edge to edge and get my fox covered here. There we go. And then pop that down. Ta-da. There. It's just a soft look. Probably what I should have done was I could have even, I'm going to just put this right in here. I could have, to make it even a softer look, maybe stamped off my trees instead of having them the full strength since this is so subtle. But we'll see what I come up with if I redo the same thing here. I'm going to put this in, keeping the fox out of there. Okay, ta-da. Now it pops when you put it on the backing. Ta-da, just like that. And then I did do petal pink. Here we go. I forgot to put the snow in. There we go. So this is in, you know, sunset. This is sunset snow. So very soft. I'm going to make sure that I have it nice and soft. Yeah. This pad needs to be re-inked. You can see it's darker around the outside. I want this to be super light, so I'm just going to tap where there's less ink. And we're just going to tap some, put some snowflakes in here. It gives it a little bit of movement, I think, in the, there, ta-da, over here, down here, there, just like that. Just kind of sparkles it up, gives it a little more interest without doing anything but stamping. You know, it's like you paint a room, makes it look entirely different. That's how I feel sometimes with putting in a little touch of color on the cards here. All right, let's get this in here. Just glue it together. There we go. Yeah, I definitely like that little bit of edging on there. I think that makes a big difference. Let me put it on here and then I'll put the two together so you can see what a difference that makes. Just a tiny little touch of something. You know, I did this card and I was just kind of went fast, and you know how you can turn around and go, well, I should have done this or this or this. So I have that opportunity when I show you guys a card, I can go back. So here's this one. And look at that. That makes a big difference. Just here is with no line, here's with the line. I did put these little blotches in there. I decided I didn't like that, so I didn't add that on here. But to give that a little bit harder line so you can see the depth, I think is kind of a cool thing. So let's do the inside. I did do a lot in the inside because I love the stamp. So I stamped the words, so I'll put that in first, I think, in the Mossy Meadow. And the verse is so nice. It says, may you enjoy the peace of this beautiful season. So I'm just seeing if I'm straight. Yep, pretty straight. Okay, let's see if I can put it here straight. There we go. And then I did some trees over here. It was too nice to not do anything. You're not going to write a lot in this card because you're going to have some images in the inside. So maybe this is somebody that you're not going to chat with quite as much. Just a simple signature, because I did the house, the cabin, and then I even put a little fox over here. And I'm just going to do part of the cabin. Here we go. I wanted to get the chimney in because I think it's cool. And where's my little fox? Here he is. Oops. Almost made it into a gray fox. We're doing this Cajun colored. We're doing red fox here. All right. My little fox here. Ta-da. a touch of color in there. All right. Put that on my mossy meadow. Go. All right, and this could almost be the front. I mean, if you did another simple card, you could put some snow falling in here, but it's the inside. We have to decorate the inside. Can't open a card and say, oh, beautiful front. Oh, what happened to the inside? Oh, you forgot to do it. We don't forget to do our insides. It's like a double. It's a doubler. There. I like the Cajun with the petal pink too. There we go. There is our peaceful cabin in the woods. Pretty simple card, pretty fast. I mean, you could leave out the, but why would you? The ladder, because we have that extra. You could do some other things. I have this much paper left over to do something else, but I just left it at this. So, ta-da! So on Friday, I'll bring some more. I'm going to play with this a little bit more and show you what some of the other dies do when I know what they do, which would be fun. That just gives me a little something to work on. And also, on Friday, I am going to talk about this stamp set, Strong of Heart, because it is on page 5 of the holiday catalog. And I think it's a beautiful set. I love the verses in it. Also, this is the Making a Difference set. And for this set is $20, but $3 of it will be donated to support health, heart health. So very important. Don't forget about this one. And I love that the Stampin' Up! Does this. Every year we have one where a portion of the sales go to something. The last one, I think, in the annual catalog is Adoption and Foster Care, which is near and dear to my heart. This is literally near and dear to my heart. I had some heart issues a number of years ago. I'm great, fine, no problem. But I only have to visit the cardiologist once a year now just to see what he's reading. And we don't discuss much else. But anyhow, Strong of Heart. Take a look at this set on Friday. I will show you some different cards using it. For $20, $3 gets donated to heart health. It's a good thing to do. So that's it. I am going to turn the camera around. Here we go. Hi, Terry. Hi, Lynn. Wow. Yeah, Terry, I'm telling you, you could do this. Very simple. It's really a fun. I didn't really know what it did. I mean, I hadn't played with it before, so this was the first card I made with it. My hair is terrible today. I went to PT this morning and he made me work. Anyhow, it's very simple to use. Everything lines up just perfectly, and it's pretty showy. I mean, for a simple little card, not hard to cut, not a lot of extra things to have on hand. We're just talking about ink and cardstock. So you could add sparkles. There's a lot of things you could do, but I really like the simplicity of it. So that's as simple as I get. So thank you for joining me. Tomorrow I will be, hey, Linda, hi, y'all, we have a party going on here. Tomorrow I will be doing Winging It on Wednesday. I'm not sure. Yeah, no coloring, Lynn. You could color it, Lynn. Lynn loves to color. You could color that cabin in if you wanted to. That would be, you could do that. You could do that with the blends and it would be pretty because you'd still see the light and dark because it's all shaded for you already. So maybe I will try to do something like that on for Friday's show. But I forgot what I was going to say. Oh boy, I did that earlier. I said to Julie, I should have made a note before I got up off the table. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, oh, tomorrow. Oh my goodness sakes. I'll remember it's tomorrow because we have a clock that tells us what day it is. when it's Wednesday. It even says afternoon, morning, afternoon, and evening. So I can't ever forget. I'm going to be doing another monkey cut kit. So my question is, do you all have one monkey cut kit that is out already that you want to see, or would you rather see a new one? Let me know. Let me know in your comments what you'd like to see, because we have the Whimsy and Wonder, and we have the Beauty of the Earth, and we have the Bloom Where You're Planted. But I do have another one coming out that will be a new one. Lynn, woohoo, okay. I have Sweet Symmetry or a Christmas one. What would you like to see? I'm reading now. So if we're going to talk about a new one, do you want a Christmas print, or would you like the Sweet Symmetry, which I just love? Oh, Jean. Hello, Jean. A Christmas. Okay. Done and said. Christmas tomorrow. We'll see you at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock? Yeah, 2 o'clock should work tomorrow. We'll see you at 2 o'clock tomorrow, winging it on Wednesday with a new Christmas monkey cut kit. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.